I would like to tell a story, a very old story that I had heard from my grandfather. He said that many years ago there lived a man and his wife. They were an ordinary couple, and every night the man would seat himself before the fireplace and smoke his pipe and watch the smoke rings curl beneath the chimney. Now, his wife was really not an ordinary person at all, for after she finished her chores about the house, she too would take her place before the fireplace. But her left arm and hand were made of solid gold, and she would polish and shine and polish and shine that golden arm. One night, she said to her husband, as she polished that golden arm, she said, Do you, would you promise me that if I should die before you, will you bury me with my golden arm? Will you promise me that? And he said, Huh? And she said, Promise me now that you will bury me with my golden arm. And he said, Oh, well, yes, 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 I will. Uh-huh. Do not worry. Well, many years passed, and they lived together, and they were quite happy. When one day the old woman died, and I suppose it was from carrying the weight of that golden arm. And the night before they buried her, her husband thought to himself, I can't let them put that gold into the ground. Why, if I had that gold from that golden arm, I could buy myself a brand new house. I could buy myself a brand new suit of clothes. I could buy myself a wagon and 10 white horses. So he went to the place and he cut off that golden arm. And the next day, his wife was buried without her golden arm. But that night, he stood in front of the fireplace holding the golden arm and thinking to himself, I've got the gold from the golden arm. I shall buy myself a brand new house. I shall buy myself a brand new suit of clothes. I shall buy myself a wagon and 20 white horses. And just as he admired the golden arm, he just happened to look up through the window, and the sky that had been so bright with stars was now very dark. And the wind started to blow about the house. And the noise of the wind, you could barely hear a thing, but over the sound of the wind he heard, Who's got my golden arm? Oh, he said, Who is that? Somebody wants my golden arm. I must hide. He looked all about the house, and there was only one place. It was a closet. And he started toward the closet, but before he opened the closet door, he looked through the window. And the sky was darker and darker, and the wind blew harder and harder, and the voice was just outside the front door. Where's my golden arm? Oh, he said, it's coming in the house. So he stepped into the closet, and he slammed the door, and he turned the key. Oh, he said, I'm safe. I'm safe. But inside the closet, it was dark, dark, dark. And all about the house, the wind blew harder and harder and harder. And all at once the locked closet door started to open. And the candles had burned low and out, and the fire had gone out in the fireplace, and the wind no longer blew outside. It was quiet. But there was that voice standing in front of the closet door. Where's my golden arm? You've got my golden arm! And the ghost of his wife grabbed that golden arm, ran down through the hallway, leaped through the window, and nobody's ever seen that ghost or the golden arm again.